Okay, I'm gonna ask these right now.
Uh-oh. Uh-oh. Invite sent.
Alright.
Invite sent. Amir, stay close by here. Hmm. Damn, so it's going in.
Can you send it again?
I see you right here.
It's not. Wait, is it? Oh yeah, it is.
Let's see here. Going with the Dolphins. Dolphins. You want to go with Dolphins? Okay. I see so many. I see Dallas. And I see who is going to let's go Dallas, man.
Like, I think somebody's great.
Oh, here we go. Yes, sir. Ready up.
I know how to use the Dolphins now.
So you know how to use them? I do not know how to use Cowboys. Let's see how this goes.
The NFL brings us to the heart of Texas and the very wonderful AT&T Stadium in Arlington. Set for football now at AT&T Stadium. Brandon Aubrey has the honors, and we are underway here in Arlington. And the opening kickoff will not be returned, as that will be a touchback. To tight end. And they're going to get a good gain of 9 here up to the 34. And the coach told us the other day that they want to get him in a nice groove right out of the gate. And one way to do that,
Two people go to your team is your kicker, CD Lamb, and Trayvon Diggs.
Maybe a good spot to take a shot. You're second in the yard from the 34.
Okay, yeah. Thought you was missing one there, I knew. Oh, bro.
My God. What a catch.
Cheetah.
This is my favorite play.
Off of play action, coming by lower. Being chased out loud.
He didn't buck the ball.
That's an early scramble that can be viewed positively.
Crazy.
From the offensive point of view, you just establish it as a possibility to keep it on certain plays. And defensively, they're going to give you up a huge play, and then the first test is
Threw it in the water.
Boy, them boys fast.
They had a gain of 10 last time, now a gain of 20 here. So from Cowboy territory now, here's first and 10 at the 32-yard line. Play action, now it's Tua.
Pick it up. Pick it up.
Wait,
now go somewhere with it. Go ahead, big dog.
Wait, how do I throw the ball left? I'm trying to throw the ball.
Come on, man. You don't know how to throw the ball out?
No.
What is it? The right analog, man. Come on now.
I did have
Gets in the ball via the turnover. Now can this offense cash in? First and goal.
Maybe because
Prescott now after the fumble recovery. And his ball is caught by Lamb. Touchdown Dallas. 4 yards on the touchdown run. And the Cowboys take the only touchdown. That's how he takes advantage of an early turnover. A sudden change situation, meaning ball turned over. How's both sides going to handle it? One side handled it way better. They went right out on the field. They didn't come out and really do it.
huh? Yeah.
So after the touchdown, Auburn now to kick this one away.
Not my scene anymore, my friend.
You gotta tell me as a kid.
The Dolphins at the line ready for their next drive. They had the fumble on the last drive, wound up leading to the opening touchdown. Now they'll try again here, first and 10. Taken in by Smith.
Wide open.
Across the 45 before he's brought down. They may want to go back to that one. First play of the drive, good for 15 and a first down. Going to the air, coming by lower.
We on that.
The quarterback got away with one there. Looks like he's in line for a pick, but instead, it's not harmlessly for the turn. Second and 10. Here's Tua. And incomplete. Technical coverage right there. First of all,
Stay on it.
Get this first down quick.
and stay in perfect position to make a play on it. Able to keep the receiver and the quarterback in his sight line.
Let's keep this
Wait,
going.
it depends on who's doing
Now they
that.
face a 3rd and 10 after back-to-back incompletions. Tua going to throw. And this one completes to Smith. First down here. It's the tackles made at the Cowboys 37. 15 yards there on the catch and run. That's a play that'll likely be forgotten when you talk about big moments in this game. But plays like this are critical to keep drives going. And if points result, we'll call this play significant. Setting to throw on first down is Tua. Open net is Waddle complete. And this will go. It's a gain of 7 as he gets it to the 30-yard line. And I think this is a route we'll see more of as this game goes on, because with his speed, they want to get him the ball in space on drag routes just like this. They want him to get the ball and run after the catch. Good job there, though, holding him for a short gain.
Well, that'll be incomplete. Well, he took a shot as he let that go, and it's going to bring up a third down. Now a play fake. Here's Tagovailoa. A short play there. That's the Smythe, the tight end. And he's going to have another first down here. It's
Let's go.
made at the Cowboys' 13-yard line. 17 yards.
I know what we on.
There, the drive will continue.
He's certainly done a nice job spreading the field on this drive, and here he finds his big tight end for good yardage. And that's what you have to do. Keep defenses guessing about where you're going to go with the football.
A man who was both a prep and collegiate star here in the Lone Star State, DeVar.
You got the key? Room key?
All he did was take a step.
They didn't get a whole lot out of it.
He got
I
caught.
think you got to continue to try and run and try and keep the defense honest.
Jimmy also just sit back, they're going to throw it on every down.
Yeah, you get your quarterback hit a lot that way, too.
Tua wants to throw it on second down. They'll swing this out wide. Here's Acham. Devon Acham. And the Dolphins an extra point away now from tying this ball game.
I got what?
He's wide open. He's wide open.
Nah.
Well, we know he has decent hands out of the backfield. That's the first time, Charles, they targeted him in the passing game, and it pays dividends.
That's what he
Design, too, because they kept him in the backfield and made the defense think run first before they swung him out of there. And you're right. With his hands, they might want to throw it to him just a little bit more.
So all even at 7 now as they kick it away. And no problem bringing this one out. He'll go down to a knee, and they'll begin the drive at the 30.
The laptop in the back.
All right.
This next drive by the Cowboys offense.
A lot of times when they see it, the game plan on the sideline after that drop, they watch the other side just score. But remember, last time
Yo. Huh? I was about to say you leaving your bag.
Oh, shit.
Yeah.
I left the key.
Yeah.
they run again with Dowdle. And it'll be a minimum pickup here as it will take us to the end of the first quarter. These two teams all tied after one. On 3rd and 1, here's Prescott.
Oh, he stayed right there, bro. Are you serious?
Excellent play there, CD, on the pick six. Nickel, do they have an extra DB out there?
Yeah, Brandon, I think they went standard nickel, not the Buffalo team.
I'll go get it real quick. Yo, time out. I gotta go to the car real quick. Emergency. Hold up.
Of course it is, Randy. It's
meaning 3 safeties for big nickel. They just want to take away the quarterback's throwing lanes, and that's exactly what they did. And came through with a big-time pick six.
Sanders up for the extra point.
Easy.
And he's got it. It's now a 14-7 ball game. So they throw the pick six. They'll get another shot at it now as this one's in the air. And the return will be the lead, and this will come out to the 30-yard line.
Yo, you there?
And this is not the way to start a drive. They accept the penalty, of course, and push.
Yo.
5 of your friends should delete all the bad pictures that they have.
Yo.
Alright.
Ah. Let's get back to bidding.
The offense backwards a bit.
First and 15.
So a little bit of a stiffer challenge now. First and 15 following the delay of game. They run here with Dowdle. And they'll get 8 out of this before being stopped.
What?
Exactly what you want. You set up to keep making first down, keep the clock running.
Oh yeah, that's my glitch ass controller.
No hurry before you rush it.
Funny business.
Here's 2nd and 7 now from the 28. Play action motion now. Prescott.
Oh, that's crazy. That's like borderline shiesty, bruh.
They head to the line facing a 3rd and 7 following the incompletion on 2nd down. To throw is Prescott.
That Prescott is trash.
I think it's safe to say he's made some questionable decisions out there so far. Forced some throws into tight coverage. He's already been picked off in this game. Fourth down,
the ball.
but he's fortunate on that one. Not that much of a turnover.
You telling me to punt, kind of making me want to go against. But if I can't find my play, let's go!
Dak and the offense still out there. They are going to go for it. Prescott to throw on forward.
Oh!
All those early struggles continue. Here's another one intercepted. Bring it back. It's a touchdown. So they go on 4th down. Not only do they not get it, it turns into 6 points the other way. Disastrous.
And many people think you should just go ahead and knock it down in that situation. Turn it over for the offense. I had a defensive coordinator recently tell me, we see that as a passive play. We don't do that anymore. We want the ball in our hands. We want to head the other way.
Probably also instinct a lot of times. If you see a lot of green grass ahead of
it ain't over.
Grab it.
It's the exact right play to do. That's knowing when to break the rule and when to make a play that maybe you hadn't been taught.
So
let's go, squad.
On offense, following that pick 6.
Let's do what we do now. Let's do what we do now, squad.
They're going to skip through the end zone for a touchback here.
It ain't gonna take much to do what we do. Let's just do it.
Set to begin the drive. They are looking to make a bit of a 180. They are sputtering right now.
And frankly, I think it's time to call your playmakers together. So, all right, guys, we're going to lean on you through this pitch. We need you to get us back on track and get us going in the right direction. So you're calling plays here to them. Not necessarily what you're looking for plays. Oh, this hurts the defense. I want the ball in the hands of
crazy, right?
Y and Z and see if we can move
not definitely how people play with the Cowboys.
Go to the playmakers. On the run, it's Gowder. And they get him down, but not before he takes it.
We're going to get there. Let's just get there. Come on, fellas, let's just get there, you heard?
I like it. I know they're down a couple of scores. Looking game worked in that situation. How to continue to go in that direction.
I pressed the wrong thing. No, you better post this. 7 passes.
First down, Prescott. Flush to his right. Terrific there as a knockdown and incomplete.
Quarterbacks will go to the defense with their eyes and their head movement. In this case, he just stared the receiver down. That allowed for excellent coverage, able to knock that one away.
Throw the ball, you won't.
Here we go, 46. Here we go, 46.
And they'll send the tight end in motion here. Prescott to throw it. And that's complete to Cook. They do get a couple, but they'll be left staring at a 3rd and 8 coming up. Prescott.
Stand on business! Stand on business!
Cowboys have a first. Into Miami territory at the 42-yard line. A running play, it's Dowdle. And in the middle,
it ain't over!
For about 4. 2nd and 6.
It ain't over.
It's a pickup for 4.
All I gotta do is score.
Punt the ball already.
All I gotta do is score.
2 minutes remaining in this first half.
So you gotta do this, boy.
Second down and 6 now. Here's Prescott. And Prescott, his third interception.
They're fine.
Take over possession here at the 34. I'm not sure that the wheels, Charles, are coming completely off, but they're shaking a little bit. That's 3 interceptions, and now interceptions here on back-to-back drives.
And I think about what a Hall of Fame coach told me that he always told his teams, when a mistake happens, just move on to the next.
Go.
Let it go. It's hard to do when you throw this many interceptions. That's exactly the attitude that has to be adopted.
Here's Tagovailoa on 1st and 10. Flushed out right. And nowhere to fit that football in. It's knocked away and incomplete.
That's a nice job there because you've got to play the ball, not the man when in coverage. That'll keep you away from a lot of needless penalties. He's able to knock that one away.
Tua to try again on 2nd down. Eluding the pressure right. Throw caught by Achane. And he's going to get this inside the 30. 18 big yards on that one, and a Miami first. Tua now on 1st down. Short.
Send them back. Oh, 2nd and 10?
2nd down.
This is the throw and catch, but even with that completion, 0 yards gain.
Supposed to use laws on that.
I think they were hoping to get it to him. He could make a man or two miss, but that window closed quick. They will take this into the end zone for a touchdown. James Smith, 28 yards. And the Dolphins will extend their lead in the final minute of the half. Extra point up and good by Sanders. And the lead now to 3 touchdowns to 21.
I wasn't even trying.
Now after the touchdown, ready to kick it away is Sanders.
Trying now that you win it, huh? I don't believe you.
And they'll let that one go as it skips through the back of the end zone for a touchback.
I said, you want to try now? All right. I said that before the match.
I love
this next drive by the Cowboys offense. And with time quickly fading here in the 2nd quarter, not sure how aggressively, offensively they want to play this.
I think we'll find out just how much they trust their guys in this situation if they decide to take a shot. They did a fine job there of not hitting it before the ball arrived, and I gotta tell you, you can often mistime that play because of the angles of approach. When you're going to get him, sometimes you panic as well and think, I've got to be there right now. Instead, in this case, timed it perfectly. They knocked it free. Nice back-to-back plays defensively. They're stacking momentum now. 1 incompletion, 2 incompletion. They're going for more.
So back-to-back incompletions, and that has them staring at a 3rd and 10. Looking to throw. Prescott. Going up top. And his pass is intercepted.
I'm not your wide receiver, buddy.
And the Dolphins are going to get the football back at their own 17.
Damn Dolphins.
When you mentioned earlier about spreading the ball around in this game, I don't think you mentioned the guys in the other uniform. With 4 interceptions here in the first half, and several different guys have picked them off.
Yeah, instead of analyzing what's going wrong with him, throwing the football, while we look at the defense, they came in prepared. An excellent game plan, well scouted, and they're taking it away at almost every turn.
First half in the books.
Let's go.
The NFL on EA Sports. And we welcome you back live now inside the booth alongside Charles Davis. I'm ready, gun, set, and ready to rock for the 3rd quarter. It's the Cowboys who get the football first, and they trail here as well as we resume action in the 3rd quarter.
How to do what's never been done, fellas.
A chance to return this one. It's through the back of the end zone for a touchback.
No surrender, no damn retreat.
Yeah, always set to begin the drive. And you have to think, Charles, down 3 scores already, they need to play an almost perfect second half to have a solid chance.
And that absolutely starts with finding some way to put together a touchdown drive here. They need to be smart, fast, efficient, get the ball to the end zone, and do it again multiple times in order to have a chance to win this game.
An incomplete pass leads to 2nd and 10 from the 25. Now they'll run it on the toss. And he's going to lose yardage here. 2 yards the loss, and now 3rd and 12.
If these guys are going to chop into that deficit, they got to do a much better job in the run game. Behind the line of scrimmage, no yardage to be found.
They'll try and set up the screen. It's complete. And this will not get close to the first down marker as he's brought down at the 26. 3 yards, all they could muster there.
I can't do it.
Good reactions there defensively. That screen was a little slow in developing, and they shut that one down with little gain.
And a tough ask here. They're going to go for it on 4th down and 9. Take it in.
I'm built for it.
And they'll get it up just short of the 45 at the 44. A curious decision to go for it, but it pays off with a first down. Now a handoff running through the middle. And give him about 5 as he gets this up to the 48-yard line.
That's the thing of beauty right there. Look at how quick those blockers fired off the line once the ball was snapped. That was an O-line on a mission, all in sync, and the defense is lucky that play only picked up 5.
And the Dolphins rush gets home, down he goes. Call it a loss of 5, a big sack to bring up 3rd down. But backed up here, tough spot, needing 11 yards to pick up the first. On 3rd down, it's Prescott. And that is intercepted. No interception. He did not keep the feet in bounds, apparently. So that's just going to be an incompletion.
I can't.
I'm getting the sense that this offense is getting frustrated. Here we are into the 3rd quarter, and they've had plenty of opportunities to get in sync. Thus far, that hasn't happened. They're looking for answers both on the sidelines and in the huddle looking at each other.
And now here's another interception. And the Dolphins are going to have it here at their own 32-yard line.
Well, they're certainly in a bad way right now. Not so bad that you can call this one over already, but bad enough that you know you can't pop an interception to open the second half. This just ratchets up the pressure on this team's defense right now.
Bro, I was beating quadruple guard.
Let's bring it to him.
Teams still growing with this kind of a lead. You start playing a little more physically, and they take that opportunity right there to be extremely physical and force that incompletion.
I'm bringing to use a bell right now.
On play action, here's Tua. This is Smith to the ground. And he'll be touched down to the end with a big play on that one.
And while we may be looking at the scoreboard, this offense certainly is not, because they're showing no signs of backing down, even with a 3-score lead here in the 3rd quarter. I think they keep taking their shots. They've seen blown leads happen throughout this league. They don't want to fall victim to it themselves. I certainly like the idea. You're down on their side of the field, get your big play guy involved. That time, they put one up for him to see if he can pull it down in the end zone, but the coverage was good, and it winds up incomplete.
Get on him!
And Tua is going to be taken down. Micah Parsons showing off that elite athleticism as he gets the sack. So now after the sack, Tua and the Dolphins staring at a 3rd and long. Escaping the pressure right. Second catch for him today, and it'll wind up a first down. Throwing now is Tagovailoa. And that nearly their first pick of the game. But it falls down to the ground, incomplete.
Well, a momentary speed bump there with that throw partner. The defense had other ideas, and they're trying to mount a small stand before this drive reaches the end zone.
They set up the screen. H.N. has it. They get 7 out of that, so they're left with a 3rd and 3.
With all the success they've had throwing the football as a pass rusher, you know you've got to come hard when you see them drop back to throw. So I really like this call to counteract that pass rush with a screen. It turns into positive yardage. A lot of times the offense says, just replace the rusher with the ball, and it turns into a good play.
Over the 30, open man. That's complete. Touchdown. Dolphins will add on to their lead here in the final minute of the third. Extra point.
Okay, let's see what Cowboys do something, baby. Let's see if we can do something.
Now after the touchdown, ready to kick it away is Sanders. Well, that'll be a little too hot to handle as it will skip through the end zone for a touchback here. About set for this next drive by the Cowboys offense. Well, this has been a tough one for them, Charles. They've struggled really on both sides of the football. And one thing that's really plagued them, the turnovers. They've had issues keeping the football in their possession.
And every game that's ever been played, all coaches talk about taking care of the football and limiting turnovers. And in this one, after we saw that first turnover, we worried that things would snowball. And it certainly
58 yards in the fourth quarter.
3 quarters in the books. We'll return with more after this. You're watching the NFL on the EA Sports.
There you go.
Now in Arlington, a lot of folks starting to make their way to the parking lot. Their guys trail big here to begin quarter number 4. Got his man complete over the middle. That's Ferguson. Another nice gain. That's now 30 yards between those last 2 plays. So now 1st and 10 as they've crossed into Miami territory at the 41. And that's really indicative of the way this one's gone.
They lead big, and a major part of that has been how they've taken their play to a whole new level this second half. No points allowed since the break, and you can add another incompletion to the total number that they forced in this runaway contest.
Flush to his right, and it can't get rid of it.
3rd and 19.
Jalen Phillips, the former first rounder, getting in there for the sack.
Nope.
Now on 3rd and long, they'll look to throw. Wow, had his hands on it, couldn't bring it in. Pretty symptomatic of how this game's been going.
And that's another play that's painted the picture of this game overall. That's been a blowout. It's been continually fueled by big turnovers and stops from one side and an inability to advance the ball from the other.
Desperation time. Prescott on 4th. He'll fire deep downfield for Lamb.
Ramsey?
Picked up by Jalen Ramsey. And the Dolphins are going to get the ball back on the turnover as they hold on 4th down. What a nightmarish game he's having.
Come on, defense. Let's get this ball.
Interceptions.
Bring the ball back, defense.
Absolutely unbelievable, isn't it? Hard to believe we're watching this and have seen it, but it just talks about the game of football. They give it and they take it away.
Yeah, the guys though that have thrown 6 interceptions in a game, the likes of Peyton Manning.
Still got 5.
Joe Namath, he did it 3 times. DeMarcus Lawrence in on the tackle.
You know how we get focused at end of the half and into the game situations about how much time's on the board and, you know, what you need to do? Sometimes you don't have to worry about that. That's just smart football. You know, that kind of a lead, staying in bounds, it burns clock, even in a situation that we're not really focused on.
And he'll go out near midfield at the 49. A big play on the catch and run, covering 34 yards.
No let up in this passing game. They've been a well-oiled machine throughout. And I actually saw a few guys on the sidelines at the end of the 3rd quarter doing the old hold up 4 fingers college sign, meaning the 4th quarter is ours. And they certainly weren't kidding.
Tua now on 1st down. Forced out to his left.
Boy.
That's not bad.
Hold on to that one. It's 2nd down. CD, they're up big, but they're still passing it. I mean, this is an offense that's had a lot of success in this game, and it seems like they're just having fun out there.
And it does feel like there's been a shift out there, doesn't it, partner? Listen, if you're up, you can continue to do what you want to do. It's up to the other team to make you change how you do things. They'll continue to...
And the pressure gets there, and Tua is going to be taken down.
They on him. They on him.
And it brings him 3rd down on the tag.
Well, Parker, I would say just avoid play action. But that's not just been the problem. This defense, they've been getting pressure on all types of fast plays and really piling up the sacks in this contest.
Here we go.
So now after the sack, Tua and the Dolphins staring at a 3rd and long. Here's Tagovailoa to throw. Oh, that's in the double coverage and intercepted. Good throw by DeMarvion Overshown.
Enough of that.
The Cowboys are going to take over once again at their own 25-yard line. The Dallas offense here set to begin the drive. But we said it at halftime that they would need a nearly perfect second. Prescott stripped. And this is picked up by the Dolphins.
But it's been pretty symptomatic of what we've seen all game with them, isn't it? Down this big in the fourth quarter.
An afternoon to forget, absolutely. Now a throw to the end zone on first down, but it winds up incomplete. For their passing attack, even though that one was incomplete, it's been really sharp in this one. It's resulted in a lot of touchdowns. And it looks like they're not going to stop throwing the football until the very end of this one.
Well, that will certainly make everyone pretty happy because that gives them all a chance.
And he will get into the end zone. It's another touchdown. Sanders now to have the extra point. And this one was over a while ago as they just add on to their big lead.
This is worse than the Super Bowl.
Now after the touchdown, ready to kick it away is Sanders.
I don't even know how we didn't score on that last drive, yo.
What? Set for this next drive by the Cowboys offense. And they've sort of lost their way, partner. How do they recalibrate and get this proverbial train back on track? Another interception. Picked off by Jordan Poyer.
Anything I tell you, don't listen. Like bad things happen.
Disadvantage. This defense knew the passes were coming. They picked one off here in the fourth quarter.
Yeah, what a way to cap things off, because I think this is part of the game within the game. They see the scoreboard, they see what they can accomplish, and they went for it.
Meanwhile, to his throw, complete there to Smith.
Running back is so good.
The catching run there, good for 16 in the first. Right now, I know we're still in the afternoon slate here, some primetime games still on the docket, but it's going to be tough to top this effort. What an offensive performance we've seen. They have been unstoppable from the moment we began this game. And they're not holding back. They're playing the football here in the fourth.
They certainly are, and if you're old school and you don't watch this at all, but in today's football, you just go ahead and savor it. Watch the team execute at a high level. Doesn't matter what the scoreboard says.
Down to it.
Oh my
And the carnage continues. Why would I do that?
In this ball game.
You always told me to walking on my game right now because he had actually caught just the secondary. Panic on how to attack the defense and take them out of the game.
TikTok worthy, it will go on there. How about you post it on your own channel?
So with the
Can you send me the clip stuff?
Send you the clip?
Not like edited, but like send me like the. Just like send me like the clips of like the highlights.
I might leave it on YouTube, maybe. Maybe.
It's all window dressing at this point. I mean, the best they can do is in the game with a nice drive to maybe break some momentum to move into the next contest.
Yeah. After I stopped, I wasn't locked in anymore. God.
Are you counting Tom Brady's Super Bowl rings?
Only 1 yard gain up to the 26.
Come on. Bro, get a pass off. Why can he not get a pass off?
this time in the pocket aren't supposed to be getting hit. Intense conversation with the offensive
Oh man.
after this one. Might not be from him, but the offensive line coach.
Somebody gotta get open.
The
God.
final 2 minutes of the game, this will be blown dead. Only the fumbler can advance the football, so this will go back to the spot of the fumble itself. Well, they probably don't need to run a play here, but you wonder if they're going to be able to resist on 1st and goal. They'll run, H.M. But he's able to get it down to the 2-yard line.
Jeez.
From the 2 now, 2nd and goal. H.M. is into the end zone. Touchdown, Miami. This is long since over, and somebody see this as overkill, but remember, this is the team that puts on the hard hats, grabs the lunch pail, and tells everyone.
Wow.
60 minutes, and that's exactly how they're playing this one out. The two are going to try and throw for it. And this is going to be caught. So add 2 more to the lead as they continue to pour it on here in the 4th.
Jeez.
Now after the touchdown, ready to kick it away is Sanders.
Can y'all give me a good play?
I'm giving me that ball back, though.
Dang.
Like, I'm gonna, like, really need that ball back. It's mine.
About set for this next drive by the Cowboys offense. What do you do here now like this in this situation? Do you maybe just pick something out of the play game you haven't called in a while, or you call it a day? You can do that.
Oh, he didn't catch that in? Really?
Nope.
Let's see. What else they got over here?
You're gonna run the same play.
We'll see if they go back to base. Now Prescott, faking it on the in around and looking to throw. Taken down.
I do not like that play.
Get to him there, and that is the 6th time he's been sacked in this ball game. But one thing I do know, these guys on defense, they don't want this game to end. They're winning by multiple touchdowns.
Okay, let's try this one.
Quarterback in a big way, and they're still picking up sacks as we approach the end of this one. 3rd and long for Prescott.
Woo! Hello. Nope. Trying to go for a play that can work.
Mine that's gonna work.
That's the 38. One last shot now for Prescott. And that is going to officially...
Oh, that's just great.
How's that game? I told you I wasn't trying. I told you.
Well, fans usually love to see scoring, and there was no shortage of it. What a dominant from an offense that was truly playing at an elite
It was a good game.
contest.
Not for me.
It was over a long time ago. And you notice, they did not want to slow down anything. Absolutely a dream scenario for everyone on that offense. And they took advantage of every second. Guaranteed popcorn for everyone in their film session.
Damn, Dallas. Well, what was it meant to be?
Oh, wow.
So that'll do it for my partner, Charles Davis, and the best darn crew in the district. I'm Brandon Gaunt. This has been a presentation of the NFL on
Alright, kid.
Sports.
Alright.
I gotta call it a night on that one.
From Big D.
Alright.
Sheesh, man.